Welcome to my tomato seed to harvest series. This is growing experience and things are going well in the tomato row. Today we will look at how my tomato plants have weathered the journey from seeds started indoors to strong, healthy plants. There was a point when I went on vacation for 3 weeks and came home to my plants in very rough shape. They were stunted, yellowing, had burned leaves, and some were even limp. All signs pointing to uneven watering in my case. And you can see just how yellow some of these seedlings are. Almost no green to them at all. But I gave them fish emulsion, watered them well, and nursed them back to a healthy state. Then, it was time. Time for transplanting. I took real good care of them to speed along recovery, and then the nighttime temps finally warmed up enough for me to transplant a whole row of these tomatoes into their permanent homes. My pruning strategy for these indeterminates is to prune everything below the first flower cluster, and then, since these tomatoes are spaced fairly closely, I'll prune whatever I'm unable to support with the plant hooks and leave the rest. And would you look at what we've got here? This is a fused flower, and this happens when multiple flowers fuse together in their development, and some people actually cut all the regular flowers off of the cluster when they find a fused flower. This will help the massive flower set a massive fruit, and for science, I think we should try it out. Now that we've pruned the tomatoes and they are at a height for which they need support, my plan for the season is to use plant hooks and clips as well as a rebar frame which will be the support structure. This is a plant hook. One side of this hook will go onto my supporting structure and then the string will hang down and the tomato will grow up along the string. And this is a plant clip. This is what I'll be using to clip the string to the stem of the tomato plants. Both of these products can be ordered on Amazon, links in the description for those, and maybe check out my Amazon storefront. It's got a bunch of the stuff I use for gardening. So as you can see, I've hooked the plant clips and I'm going around the stem of the tomato, and I'll just clip it somewhere along the stem. The friction of the string around the plant stem and the weight of the plant secure the tomato to where it's no longer having to hold up its own weight. Eventually my support structure will allow for moving these plant clips to higher positions. But for now, this is the setup. Well, there we go. A pruned and supported indeterminate tomato variety. I believe this one is a Brandy Boy. And as this guy grows, I'll just continue wrapping the string around the stem. And as I get multiple stems beyond the first flower cluster, then I will start either supporting or pruning stems based on what our support structure will allow for. Another update, my battle against the bindweed continues, though it has weakened significantly since I've started cutting it off every time it pops up. Eventually, the roots will just starve out and the battle against the bindweed will have been won. This sickle hoe is my favorite tool for the job. Link will also be in the description. I'm working on quite a few projects for this series. I'll have videos out on those soon. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of this series. More videos coming soon.